I feel like both men and women should prove themselves to each other.
Why?
Or because, okay, in relationships, it's a give and take, right? You have to get to that point of getting to marriage. Pitch with you, you're saying, okay, he has worked his way up. A lot of
Okay,
women,
who has to get to that point?
both.
No, that's where you're wrong.
Why
No,
do you feel that way?
I don't feel that way. I think.
Okay,
See, women control access to sex. We have to work our way up to sex with you. True or false?
true.
Right. You have to work your way up to marriage with us.
Right.
Well, no, it's
Right.
not right because you just said it's 50. We both have to work. So if that's the case, you in your sex
So,
scenario, you'd have to work yourself up to sex with us, and men are ready to have sex almost immediately.
so do you feel like
How
women
old are
don't
you?
have to prove
How
them?
old are you?
I am 33.
I like to talk in terms of think instead of feel.
Okay.
Okay, so your question again is what?
My question is, why do you not feel like men, well, why do you not think that men should prove themselves to women?
Because you don't propose, we do.
Correct. Okay. I can see that.
Okay,
And
let me ask you. Let me ask you. When you go to for a job interview, is it on you to prove yourself worthy for the job, or is it for the company to sell you on the position?
both.
What's
It
paramount though? What's paramount though?
was paramount.
Yes, let's not play games,
Yep.
33-year-old woman. Do you think it's more okay? So let me get this right. The way you're talking is what a top candidate would do. I said a
Okay.
job. A job.
So you
So
don't feel like a woman is a top candidate?
again, think. See, this is the problem. You ladies act like you have more leverage than you do.
I'm not saying that. I'm
Yes,
saying,
ma'am, you said a woman is a top candidate. I'm talking about women in general.
I said, do you
I'm
not think that a woman is a
I,
top candidate?
that by the question you're asking is, do I think all women are top candidates?
Do you not
No,
feel that way? Do you
no.
think that
Are you
way?
serious? Are you all tens?
No, but I'm still okay. You're gonna be a 10 in that guy's eyes. The
No, you're
man that you
not.
marry,
No, you're
you
not.
gonna be
No, you're not.
okay.
You said you were married,
Yes, I was married.
and who filed for? And you're divorced now.
I did. We
Who
were
filed
from
for
two different
divorce?
cultures.
Huh?
Parents, I did. I filed for divorce.
Why?
Or it's because we were from two different cultures. He was from Ghana, I was from here. There
How long were you married?
for 6 years.
Then two different cultures don't. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Is he started resenting me after I did not want to have children until I was finished with school.
Ah, another one of those women. Another one of these women who want to
Right.
put their another one of these women who want to put their degree and their job and all this other stuff
I,
before life. Okay.
but I did say I do agree. I do agree. I do regret it now, looking back on it, because I didn't have to work through my
So let me
graduate.
ask you, how long you been divorced?
I've been divorced since I was 27.
No, I mean, I don't know, ma'am. How many years? Why do
So
y'all do that? Huh?
5 years. I'm sorry.
5 years.
Hey,
And you're married for 6 years.
yes,
So that's 11 years. You're 33.
6 years.
So you're married for 6 years.
Yes.
You've been divorced for 5 years. That's
Um,
11 years total. So that means you got off the dating scene at around 21 or 22.
yes.
All right. So in the last 5 years, how many proposals have you fielded from valuable men?
None.
There you go. Because your value is lower. You had a man, you left him for a ridiculous reason, And are you honestly thinking at 33, a productive, competitive, successful, a man of the caliber who's a marrying man has to come prove something to you at 33?
I feel like I bring something to the table. He brings
Okay.
something to the
No,
table.
no, no. But see,
So
the thing is, ma'am, and what you need to pay real close attention. You're still talking like you have leverage. You bring something to the table, and so do the other 20 women that want that man.
correct.
Women who talk like you die alone.
Well,
I'm dead on. I'm dead serious because you've already proved that you're selfish and will choose a degree over a husband and blame it on cultural reasons. That wasn't culture. That was selfishness. You wanted to go get a career or job, whatever, and a degree over your husband. That's selfish. That's not culture. That's selfish. And any man worth his salt would sit back and ask you about your past. And hearing this, they will put you in the category of, And if you want to come talking about, well, I feel like he brings this and I feel like I bring that, that may be true, ma'am. But you're not competing with this man. You're competing with all the other women who want that man. And are you saying today you can outcompete women for the kind of man you say you want?
I never said that I wanted a six-figure man.
I never said that. I didn't. Where did I say any of that? I
But
said that. I said I was very clear. I said, are you saying that? Are you trying to say that you can outcompete women for the kind of man you want?
I believe so. Like
Okay. So what state are you in?
I'm in Arkansas, so I'm in Arkansas.
Do you want any children?
I do.
How many would you like to have?
At least two.
2 children. Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant? That's a yes or no.
Yes, I do.
You want to have you want to have to work.
I love helping people, so
Okay,
I do want
okay.
to still be able to.
So let me because I get it. So what percentage of the overall household financial load would you like to have to carry for a lifetime?
Probably like 20 to 30%.
20 to 30%. So listen, pay attention.
Okay.
20 to 30%. All right. How much would you think a man would need to earn in Arkansas to provide for a wife and 2 children?
Probably like 120.
So you just said you didn't need a 6-figure man.
Hey,
That's what you just said.
but
Hold on. No. That's what you said. No, ma'am. That's what you said. But see, the truth comes out. You only want to carry 20 to 30% of the load. So that means that your man is going to have to pay 80% of the bills. Your income is basically going to be equivalent to a mother flipping tip. A tip is 15%, and you want to put 20 on the family. Cool. No problem with it. So a woman who's 33 years old who wants to basically bring a tip to the table. Tell me what you're bringing that's going to outweigh what these women are bringing. You're 33. They're of varying ages. This is where it starts to go off the rails. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Dress size?
Size 14.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
220.
See, people think I'm rude when I make my questions, but what I'm saying is, ma'am, your expectations versus what you physically bring to the table versus financially what you want from a man are completely out of whack. And you apparently you didn't learn anything from your marriage that you walked away from.
I did. I learned a lot.
But
I would say I
doesn't
learned
sound like it because
it.
you're still talking as if a man who's making $120,000 in Arkansas has to prove something to you. Let me tell you what he has to prove to you: that he can make $120,000 damn dollars in Arkansas.
But I'm more like this, is that's one reason why I would like to continue to work. Or because, okay,
What
I
difference does it
know
make
it might,
if you continue to work? If he's got to pay 80% of the bills, ma'am. You're working means nothing if you're paying 20% of the bills. Zero. Because if he stops, the house falls apart. Your 20% is a tip. What is your
mm,
20% gonna do, man? Tell us. What's it gonna pay? What is 20% of a mortgage? 20% of a light bill, 20% of the car note, 20% of the insurance, 20% of retirement, 20% of vacation. What is 20%?
whereas my 20% is only going towards the bills, but the
No, I
other,
said no, ma'am. I said of the high. I said of the financial load of the family. I didn't say towards the bill. I said of everything. See, that's what men sign up for. We sign up to have to pay for everything. And you ladies want to put your money in specific things. Nope. Just like you can't spot reduce on a body, you have to reduce totally. You have to provide totally. And your 20%, and even if you can pay 20%, let's just say you can cover the rent. It doesn't matter if you have no utilities and food, man. Meaning you're not going to be making enough to support the family. Your husband would have to carry the lion's share of the load.
okay.
And that kind of man ain't gonna have to prove nothing. You got to prove to him that you're worth him carrying the lion's share of the load for.
Okay, I hear you. I see where you're coming from.
Okay. That's all I'm saying is you ladies got to start realizing that, especially when you're at your age, you're not in a power position. Honestly, you guys are, the closer you get to 35 and older, you're at the age where you take what you can get. And that's not, I'm not supposed to say that, but that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So would you would you marry a guy who's earning what the average American man earns?
Yes. And
And what is that?
like my whole
What does the average American man earn?
around about 50.
Average American white
But
man, average American black man earns closer to 40.
okay.
And you marry him at marrying 40? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then together, what would your household income be?
140.
Huh?
140.
140. So 140. So 140. So roughly 2/3 is yours. So every time the mortgage is due, you're writing 2/3 of the mortgage. He's writing a third. Every time the groceries have to be paid, you're paying for 2/3 of the groceries. He's paying for a third. The kids need braces. You're paying for 2/3. He's paying for a third. Every single dime that is spent, you are paying 66 cents and he's paying 34 cents. And you would be a cooperative, submissive wife to this man.
Yes.
I don't believe that more than the man on the moon. You didn't even want to quit going to school for a man you was married to. I mean, anybody believe that?
So when you're young, you do young and stupid things.
Okay. Well,
Things.
okay. Let's just say if that's just say the
I'm
case, then why aren't you? If that's the case, man, Arkansas is littered with men making $40,000 who would love $100,000 wife and love you to pay 2/3 of the bills. You shouldn't have no problem.
right. But I have to actually get out there and date. And that's something I haven't been doing either.
Why?
So,
Why?
well, because I've been more so focused on getting back into doing my therapy and everything else like that. So I
You got
haven't.
divorced 5 years ago. You were married for 6 years. You don't have a long relationship history, man.
Right.
Let's just be honest. You've been focusing on yourself. It hasn't been a priority.
No, I haven't made it a priority.
Okay, well, then you also got to factor something else into it. Your relationship skills have atrophied. And when I
Okay.
say you ladies are not in a power position, that offends some women. But what I'm showing is you ladies just seem to think that you can just go out and get a man. And it's not. You still got to go out and compete. And I got news for you. This is going to bother a lot of women artists. You still going to have to compete for those $40,000 a year guys.
Right.
So, my ultimate point is a man does not have to climb a wall. You have to lower your wall in order to make a connection with somebody. But thank you for being honest. We're going to get on to the next person.
Right.
I would say this. You need to hire a personal trainer.
Yes.
Are you doing that this year?
I am starting back going to the gym and everything.
What
I'm actually
I said a personal trainer,
a
not going
person
to the gym. When was the last time you're how tall again?
5'7".
5'7". When was the last time you were dress size 4 or 6?
I have never been a
Yeah,
dress size.
you have. You didn't go to sleep as a little girl and wake up as a woman.
No, it was
You,
probably when I was very young.
well,
The smallest I have been
my
is size
point my point is you are not. I'm not saying not capable, but you're not qualified to get you down to the weight you need to. That's why you need a professional.
8. Okay.
You ladies always think you can see. When I'm talking to women who think they can do everything. I just said, when you're going to hire a personal, are you going to hire a personal trainer? You said, no, I'm not going. Yeah. And translation, nope, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to look at some videos and I'm going to try to cobble this together. No, take some of that $100,000 you make and hire a personal trainer and drop down to a dress size to be in your fighting weight and give yourself a chance to find a man that you would deem as appropriate and he would deem you as appropriate. Because, ma'am, you weigh more than a man at your height. 5'7", men weigh about 150, 155, 160 pounds. You're almost 100 pounds more than a man.
Okay.
And these things are important because I'm talking to you and I'm talking to women in the audience. So you ladies can start understanding that, like it or not, men are very visual. Men want what they want. And it's not just the top earners. Go back in our grandparents' generation and our great-grandparents' generation. Women who were domestics, cleaning white folks' floors, was still fit.
Right.
And they were still feminine. So there's no excuse for modern women not to do at least what women in segregation and pre-seg and post and after slavery did. All right. Thanks a lot. Yeah. That was a lot in that call, but